That was weird. We are back. Sorry. That gift sub must have just crashed the stream. The stream. Can everyone still hear me? This is why I'm getting a RAM upgrade later this week when I get paid on Friday. I'll be getting a RAM upgrade for my PC. I've only got 16 gigs of RAM at the moment, and it is not enough for all this. Especially if I want to play like more games in the future, and I want to get my second monitor working again. And to get a dual monitor set up and like do Discord stuff and playing a game. Watching YouTube or something. Oopsie. But yeah, that'll be like a little treat for myself for my birthday on Friday. I'll be getting I'll be buying a RAM upgrade, and I don't know when that'll be delivered, but But yeah, let's jump into the game if everyone can. We're back, definitely. Yeah. We do be back. Let's start. Ooh, Punky's selecting the scenario this time. But yeah, soon, maybe after stream actually, I really want to check out that map. You've got me intrigued now, Punky. Give me a chance to open up VR chat again. I'm going to be playing in desktop a bit. You're trapped in a burning building with a hot anime waifu who doesn't want you to leave. Oh god. There we go. I think I got a good prompt.
Shit. Ran out of time.
Oh no. I try to appeal to the fact that none of us wants to die and convince her that we have to leave the building together to avoid dying. Rai's voice rises above the crackling flames as they passionately plead with the hot anime waifu, reminding her of the life and adventures that lie beyond the fiery inferno. For a heartbeat, a flicker of understanding crosses her eyes, and she reluctantly agrees to escape. But just as they turn to flee, the floor collapses beneath them, plunging Rai into the flames below. In that final moment, as the heat consumes them both, Rai realizes that sometimes even the most charming arguments can't outpace the inevitability of the disaster. Damn it, so I convinced her, but the building still consumed me. Rip. Ray tries to teleport her out of the building with the last of her mana, sacrificing something.
Sacrifice myself for waifu.
No. As the flames licked hungrily at the walls, Ray summoned every ounce of remaining mana, channeling it into a desperate teleportation spell while professing a heartfelt farewell to the beautiful waifu. But you'd still die. That's the problem. In a dazzling burst of light, they both vanish, leaving behind nothing but charred remnants of the building. And while Ray felt a fleeting moment of triumph, the universe demanded a sacrifice. Instead of freedom, Ray found themselves alone in a dark void, the waifu's laughter echoing as their surroundings faded to black. In the end, Ray's heroic effort to save both of them turned out to be their final act, sealing their fate in the depths of the unknown. Do
it again.
Yeah, the universe just said no. Punky tries to use her feminine charm and hope she's gay. I reach out my hand and ask her to come with me forever. As the flames crackle ominously around them, Punky's bold attempt to use their charms momentarily distracts the enemy waifu from the impending danger, her eyes shimmering with a mix of intrigue and affection. Yet, as the inferno grows closer, she shakes her head wishfully, revealing that her heart beats for someone else within these fiery confines, leaving Punky to make a desperate decision. In a final act of valor and self-sacrifice, Punky darts towards the exit, but the relentless heat engulfs them both, their last moments intertwined as they vanish into the flames. No. Gibby tries to bulge out my muscles, going full JoJo. I pick up the hot anime waifu and carry her out, dashing through the walls. Okay? With a roar that would make any hero proud, Gibby flexes their formidable muscles, channeling the spirit of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and charges forward like a blazing comet. I love the way the bot describes the story. It is like a full story and a tale. Walls crumble around them as they scoop up the hot anime waifu, and flames licking at their heels. Why are they always licking at their heels? What even is that saying? But Gibby's determination fuels an explosive escape. Just as they burst through the final barrier to safety, the AI has kicks. No. The building collapses behind them, leaving only the sound of their triumphant laughter echoing amidst the smoldering ruins. Gibby has survived. Nice. The power of anime be praised. Yeah. The hair likes feet. No. Ooh, Faz's turn to select a scenario. Did Bun not get... I feel like something was missed. Did not everybody's get picked or something? I don't know. I feel like I didn't read out everybody's. Or was that just me?
I didn't remember seeing anything from Bun.
Yeah. It head pats Bun. So that's what happens if you just don't put a prompt and it just skips you, I see. So that's why I didn't see Faz's last time either. It's okay, Bun. You get Bun pats. Ooh, Bun. Thank you for the stream. Asu, hello. Cinnabunny looks so cute, doesn't it? I was remembering the name. Hey yo. Oh god, you are being chased by a ferocious duck. There we go. I think I've got a good one for this. I see duck, and that immediately makes me think, how you doing? I hope you're doing well. Your fate has been sealed. I try to... Yeah, I think a lot of us are a bit EP at the moment. It is like 10 p.m. for me at least, so I am tired now. I've got a good mocha here to drink, at least. I turn around and shoot them. This is a game of Goose Goose Duck, and I'm the sheriff. This wins us the round. Goose Goose Duck. I love playing Goose Goose Duck. The punch. As Rai pivots on their heels, the ferocious duck flaps its wings, quacking in rage, but it's no match for the sheriff's aim. With a swift pull of the trigger, the mischievous quack echoes through the air and the duck is sent flailing dramatically as the game board cheers for Rai's victory. Game board? Okay. In a twist of fate, however, the once pacified feathered foe suddenly rises from the ground, flapping furiously, revealing itself to be the vengeful spirit of all ducks past. What? What? You can't do that. Taking Rai down in a feathery frenzy and leaving them no chance at survival. What? You triggered the mafia. No. That should be a role that they add. The someone that gets an extra life after dying. Or something. That's ducked up. No. The duck puns. It started. Ray tries to bribe the duck with an unlimited supply of bread. That could be deadly for ducks, to be fair, though. Like, that's what's, like, killing off ducks, because people know, like, the thing of giving ducks bread, and they give ducks too much bread, which swells in their stomachs. Unless you want to kill the duck, then again. This could be a ploy. Like, so many...
I just want to make friends with the duck.
An unlimited supply of bread will kill the duck, though, because that's what's been killing ducks. So many people like feed the ducks, and it's always bread. So when you're feeding ducks, give them seeds. Give them something like seeds, please. So many people now just feed the ducks with bread, and that swells in their stomachs and kills them. Oh god, no. Oh no. As the ferocious duck wobbles closer, Ray frantically reaches into the bag, producing an endless supply of bread that magically appears at the fingertips. Are you Felix the cat with the magical bag or something? If anybody remembers Felix the cat, please let me know. I loved Felix the cat as a kid. With his magical bag. Yeah, I love the movie. Felix, the movie is one of my favorite movies growing up as a kid. I loved watching the movie as a kid. I really want to watch it again. Like, it's a pivotal moment of my childhood. I've got that memory of watching Felix the Cat, the movie. And that theme song is always stuck in my head. Felix the cat, the wonderful, wonderful cat. Anyway, I gotta watch that movie eventually. I gotta find it somewhere. To their astonishment, the duck's beady eyes light up with delight as the prospect of feasting on the endless loaves. At the prospect, sorry. And it comes to a screeching halt, clumsily quacking in joy. Hey, you made a friend. In a surprising twist of fate, Ray secures a temporary truce with the feathered fiend, allowing them to escape unscathed while the duck indulges in its bread banquet today. At least, Ray survives the quacking chaos. Nice. Punky tries to dead the duck into a huge oven grill and lock the door as soon as it enters. After it has been cooked, I tear off its limbs and enjoy. Some nice shredded duck. Shredded duck sounds good. Shredded duck is really nice, actually. As Punky revels in tearing off the duck's crispy limbs, the oven malfunctions and locks them inside. No, we're getting roasted, Punky. No. The flames roar to life, leading Punky to an inescapable fiery end. It's like a trap. The ghost of the duck closed the door and locked you in. Faz tries to stop running. I turn to face the duck and flap my arms, going honk and trying to make it think I'm one of its kind. Some old deception. Stealth? No, what would it be? Deception 100 or something? I don't know. As Faz comes to a sudden stop and flaps their arms while emitting a surprisingly convincing honk, the furious duck pauses mid-chase, its head tilting in confusion. For a fleeting moment, it seems to consider the bizarre display, perhaps pondering its place in the avian hierarchy. Alas, the duck, feeling threatened rather than intrigued, charges at Faz with renewed fury, leaving them to discover the hard way that diplomacy among ducks is best left to a qualified professional. Oof. You probably said some really bad words in duck, to be fair. Might have even said some slurs. Gibby tries to stand his ground. He turns to the duck with a mighty roar. He shouts quack over and over, waddling like a goose, showing his true power. The true alpha avian. With a mixture of audacity and absurdity, the audacity, Gibby stands tall against the furious duck, roaring quack like a battle cry while waddling with unexpected grace. Yeah. You probably insulted its mother. The bewildered duck hesitates, momentarily taken aback by the sudden display of power, but quickly regains its determination, charging forward with newfound fury. In a dramatic twist of fate, Gibby slips on a stray feather, landing face first in the pond as the duck triumphantly flaps over him, leaving him flailing in the water. Fittingly comical end for such a whimsical showdown. Huh? You just survive? Huh? Okay, 2 for 2, I guess. This is how I was in the first game. It just feels kind of one-sided. Oops, I accidentally. Ooh, Punky. Didn't notice you were... Oops. I added the roll and accidentally took it away. There we go. Discord notification. See the goat. Okay. Oh, it's time for you to select the scenario. Ooh, the actual goat button. There's Legoat, which just plays the sound, but then goat button. Ooh. I have a physical button, which you can see on the bottom right of my stream. I have to I like to explain, just in case nobody knows. It is a physical button here. I want to actually get art, like, I want to stylize Ligote and actually make him a kind of like a little mascot of the stream eventually. Like, stylize him in Rye style him, almost, you know? Get him in like a cartoony style and stuff. Get art of him. Really cement him one day. But yeah, he's a physical button I press if you redeem that. Come on. I'm surprised the batteries are still working in this. He broke for a while. I dropped him on the floor once and he broke. And I had to like open him up and open the log and fix it. Ooh, gravity starts increasing steadily.
Gravity increasing makes things heavier, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Damn it, I didn't have enough space to finish. There's only a I kind of don't like the character limit. I think there is some settings, but yeah. Gibby tries to lose weight by adopting a more healthy lifestyle, going to the gym and eating more plentiful foods to lower his gravitational mass. Thing is, though, it's increasing steadily, so that means like it's increasing slowly, just over time. It's gonna keep getting heavier. No matter how much weight you lose, it's still gonna eventually crush you. As the gravitational force escalated to alarming levels, Gibby zealously embraced a healthy lifestyle, hitting the gym with fervor and indulging in wholesome foods, hoping to lighten their load. However, even as they trimmed down and buffed up, the relentless pull of gravity transformed their efforts into a tragic comedy. Each crunch and squat only made them more comically flattened against the ground, until one fateful squat became the last straw. With a final exaggerated groan, Gibby succumbed to the overwhelming force, becoming a permanent resident of the Earth, forever a testament to the futility of trying to outrun an unstoppable force. I like sometimes the little statements, like the life lessons the AI kind of teaches you for some of these. Moral of the story.
I found this in.
Ray tries to lie down flat on the ground, try to pull me down now. As gravity surged relentlessly, Ray hit the ground like a pancake, arms and legs spread wide, a defiant grin plastered on their face. You legit got crushed, yeah. In a squat position, by the way, which, oh my god. For a fleeting moment, it seemed their cheeky strategy might work, but the ground beneath Ray began to crack and buckle under the weight, sending them tumbling into a chasm that opened up like a ravenous mouth. With one last laugh echoing in the air, Ray was swallowed whole, proving that even the most daring attitude can't outrun the pull of fate. Again, that little last line is so, like, so profound. It'd be funny if somebody, like, if an artist played this game, if a group of people with an artist in the group, like, played this game and, like, made little animations based off some of these prompts. It'd be so funny. You could, like, clip farms. You could, like, make so much content off it, just making small animations based off all of these little situations and just made them, like, TikToks or YouTube shorts. They'd be fun. That'd be fun. Certain of these situations would be great. Punky tries to be made of goo. As gravity's pull intensified, Punky felt the form start to flatten against the ground, transforming into a puddle of goo. In a desperate bid for survival, they attempted to reshape their amorphous body to withstand the mounting pressure, but the crushing force became too much to bear, ensuring that they dissolved completely into nothingness. Alas, Punky's gooey gambit proved futile, as they succumbed to the relentless grip of gravity in a splattering finale. No, nobody is surviving. Faz tries to simply just say screw gravity and become weightless and float off into space with a spacesuit. You just pulled an Asdaf movie. Screw gravity. As gravity's relentless grip tightened around Faz, they boldly declared, "Screw gravity." Yeah. In an impressive display of imagination, they donned their trusty spacesuit and felt a fleeting moment of weightlessness, only to realize that mere words couldn't defy the laws of physics. In Asdaf movies, they do. With gravity now akin to a relentless beast, Faz was swiftly pulled back down, meeting their untimely demise as they crumpled against the very ground they had tried to escape. Okay, I try to use the slowness of the gravity rise to do some Dragon Ball Z style training, and as it gets heavier, I get used to the weight and get, well, stronger. I didn't have enough characters. As gravity presses down on Rai, like an unrelenting vice, they channel their inner warrior training with ferocity, each weighted movement molding their muscles into resilient steel. With each passing moment, as the weight becomes unbearable for most, Rai harnesses the struggle and grows stronger, bending the laws of physics to their will. Just as they reach the pinnacle of their newfound power, the gravity peaks fatally, and in a tragic twist fit for an epic saga, they find themselves flat against the ground, unable to rise, marking their heroic endeavors with an unexpected and untimely demise. My voice is starting to waver now, holy moly. Oh no. None of us survived the gravity. That was almost impossible. I almost won that. It's just what the AI decides. I mean, 1 minute it can decide that saying words doesn't make it true, so that you're saying screw gravity doesn't work, but 1 minute it could work. Same with my, like, training. It could have worked. We need to get some dubs if we want to beat Gibby. Bun is selecting the scenario this time. The mocha is really helping. The music is very addicting as well. Every time Bun was getting a drink, no. Gotta keep an eye on it, Bun. Good thing is, there is no time limit on making the scenario, so you can take your time. I can't exactly do that, bun. Kinda stuck like this. Oh no. It's okay, bun. It's fine. It's fine. It should work like Jackbox if you have the same name. If you try and rejoin with the code, it should work and you should be able to join back. The code is GPFU, by the way. Hopefully, at least. If not, then we'll sadly have to just reset the lobby then. It's no big deal. Having another look at the model kit I built, the Optimus, it's so cool. Anyway, here, let's just say Gibby won. Just have to do a quick restart. Knowing how long this is, though, this might be the last round, this next 30 minutes, which is fine. Last round. Then I've got to put gotta take
That's
out.
robophobic.
No, it's not. I'm not. Then I have to put out the recycling, but after that, I definitely want to. I mean, if everybody else is playing, I definitely want to check out the world that Punky's made in VR chat. Bun, you want to jump in for this final round? It's the final countdown. I will have to rest my voice after this a little bit. Don't mind talking a bit, but all this talking. I haven't been training my voice too much because I've not been playing that many games that require a lot of talking. Most of the dialogue's been spoken. So, like, I haven't had to speak. I haven't played many visual novels or anything on stream. Like, because usually I get that vocal training. I get the strength training in my voice from, like, reading out lines in games on stream. But most of the games I've been playing recently on stream have voice acted lines, so like I haven't been doing it. So all this talking Bun, I'll start in a minute. Love the music. Okay, let's get started. Oh, I picked the scenario first. There we go. I think I got a good prompt. I got a good scenario. Let's go. Oh god. Oh, almost. Almost didn't finish it in time. Okay. A goblin queen demands you entertain her for your freedom or be her servant forever. Faz tries to do nothing and just let her take him. He so doesn't want to be her servant. Yes, he does. As the goblin queen cackled. Yeah? As the goblin queen cackled wickedly at Faz's lack of effort, she shifted from amusement to annoyance, her beady eyes narrowing
That's
dangerously. No. In a swift flick of her wrist, she summons her guards who dragged Faz away to serve in the dank depths of her realm, their laughter echoing in the shadows. However, as they tossed him into the dark, he found a hidden lever on the wall that secretly opened a passage to freedom, and with a grin of cunning he darted through just as the queen roared in frustration, thus escaping servitude by a hair's breadth. How? 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 So it was a trick. It was you outsmarted their outsmarting. Ray tries to simply declare herself her court jester and spread whimsy in her court. With a flourish and a grin, Ray brandished a tattered jester's cap and leaped into an impromptu performance, juggling enchanted mushrooms while delivering uproarious puns that even the most stoic goblin had even the most stoic goblins snickering. Yeah, Ray would do that. Ray's good with puns. Enchanted mushrooms, though, that's cool. Wonder what type of shrooms, though. The Mario kind or the high kind? With a flourish and a... Oh, there. I almost lost my place. The Goblin Queen, initially skeptical, soon found herself unable to suppress her laughter, and with each giggle, the weight of her cruel demands began to lift. Ultimately, Ray's infectious spirit won her favor, securing not just her freedom, but a place as the Queen's trusted entertainer, living whimsically ever after in the heart of Goblin territory. Yay!
Go.
Lego't. We're up to yours now, Punky. Punky tries to gracefully bow down and introduce herself as the queen from the kingdom next door. She comes in peace and says she brings her many gifts. Punky's elegant bow and facade as the neighbouring queen caught the Goblin Queen off guard, and her eyes sparkled with intrigue as she examined the lavish gifts. However, as Punky revelled in a magnificent mirror, claiming it could reflect true beauty, the Goblin Queen saw her own hideous visage and, enraged by the betrayal, turned on Punky with a ferocious scream. What? How does that make sense? Usually they like their own beauty. Stuff like that. They would think they're the most beautiful. Huh? How does the magnificent mirror... And it doesn't matter. Anyway. In a whirlwind of fury, the Goblin Queen's guards seized Punky, dragging them into a murky dungeon where they would serve her forever in the shadows, their dreams of freedom long extinguished. That's just saying the Goblin Queen is ugly. Never did it say the Goblin Queen was ugly. The AI just assumed the Goblin Queen was ugly, and that the Goblin Queen hated her own visage. Mirror, mirror on the wall, why is that gremlin ugly? Damn. It doesn't make sense. It's just that's why it does. It makes it takes what you've written and adds stuff to it. Gibby tries to perform Gangnam Style. It's super effective. No. As the Goblin Queen watches with wide gleaming eyes. Thank you for the stretch. I needed a big stretch. Oh, my back. As the Goblin Queen watches with wide gleaming eyes, Gibby's electrifying rendition of the Gangnam Style dance sends waves of laughter rippling through her court, captivating even the most hardened goblin soldiers. With every quirky move and infectious cheer, the Queen's mood shifts from one of dominance to pure delight, granting Gibby their freedom in exchange for the promise of future performances. Triumphantly, Gibby bows before the Queen, fully aware that they have cleverly danced their way out of servitude and into the Goblin Hall of Fame. Thank you for the head pads. So both Ray and Gibby now both have just a permanent job and a free... That's funny. It's funny nobody just, like, proposed or something. Did something wild, like proposing to the Goblin Queen or something. Open Gangnam Style, yeah. I tried to show her some really cool skateboard tricks. Each kickflip entertains everyone. Do a mean kickflip. As Rai's skateboard soared through the air, the Goblin Queen's eyes widened in delight, igniting a raucous cheer from her minions who began to dance in rhythm to the tricks. Yeah, everybody loves skateboard tricks. It impresses everyone. With every flip and spin, Rai not only captivated the Goblin Queen, but also earned her favor, turning the once ominous threat into a festival of laughter and tomfoolery. When the last trick landed perfectly in front of the Queen, she declared Rai the jester of her realm, granting them freedom and a permanent spot in her court to entertain rather than serve. I became a jester though, like, huh? Everybody but Punky survived. Nah. Just because you were the queen from another realm. Just because you were the neighboring queen. Ray's gotta select her final scenario. Called discrimination, yeah. This excuse kind of doesn't work because I'm it as well, but like maybe it's just because of British. It's the British. Maybe the Goblin Queen just doesn't like the British. Because I know for sure me and you are at least British. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I remember, yeah. That's why, yeah, I remember you're Scottish. Not English. So, yeah. I don't think... Scotland's not part of the UK anymore, is it? I know it's been trying to get independence. I don't blame Scotland either. I hate Brexit. I've said this so much. Oh, that's a shame. Like, Brexit... like screwed our country over so much. Like everything is is just right. All the prices of everything are just rising thanks to Brexit, and it's so apparent when you have a girlfriend in Germany, and everything is so much cheaper in Germany, and even cheaper than it's even cheaper in euros than it would be in pounds. And let's not forget the conversion as well. It's even cheaper when converted. So it's even cheaper on top of that. It's insane. You were kidnapped by a mafia of moths. A mothia, if you will. They claim you are severely indebted to them and now they demand their payment. Our fate has been sealed. Who first? Ray. Now, Ray tries to bribe the Mothia with a giant lamp, but it's actually just a well-disguised insect zapper. They only notice the Trojan lamp after she leaves. As Ray confidently presented the giant lamp to the Mothia, the eyes sparkled with greed, oblivious to the hidden danger lurking within. When they finally turned it on, a cacophony of furious zaps filled the air as they realized too late that they had been duped by the glimmering trap. In a flurry of panicked wings and anguished screeches, Ray watched from a safe distance as the entire mafia of moths met their electrifying end, leaving them to bask in a glow of their clever ruse and savor a well-earned survival. Ray just ended a mafia. Nice. A mothia, sorry.
Moth swans.
Punky tries to give them the payment in full and call over her own mafia, the frogs, who start eating all the insects, and she steals all her money back. As Punky fumbles through their pockets and hands over a stack of cash to the demanding moths, a cacophony of croaks erupts from the shadows. The player's froggy backup springs into action, devouring the unexpected insects, causing chaos among the Mothia. In the ensuing frenzy, Punky snatches back their money and escapes into the night, leaving behind a cloud of bewildered moths and a new nickname, the Frog King of the Night. That's a cool title, actually. Punky, the Frog Queen of the Night. You should use that. Yeah, it is. Punky, Frog Queen of the Night. Should get that on like a pin or a shirt. Get that phrase on a shirt and get some cool art of like a frog or something. Or like something, a cool like bit of art to go with that. Faz tries to offer them an endless supply of lamps for them to fly into whenever they want for unlimited fun. But wouldn't that kill them though, the heat? Faz's cunning proposal of an endless supply of lamps ignites a flamboyant frenzy among the moths, who swarm around him in an ecstatic delight, each one crashing into the glowing bulbs with gleeful abandon. Amidst the chaos, a particularly ambitious moth, driven mad by the allure of light, accidentally sets the entire lure ablaze, leaving Faz to flee in vain. In a tragic twist, their attempt to appease the Mothia leads to their own fiery demise, a fitting end for one who dared to bargain with such fluttering fiends. Gibby tries to eat them all. Tasty Mothia. What? As Gibby dives into a frenzy of munching, the moths swarm around, perplexed at their captor for turning carnivorous. In a shocking twist, their tiny, delicate bodies prove to be far more than Gibby anticipated. A sudden burst of biochemical reaction leaves Gibby choking on the very meal they hoped would grant freedom. With a comical yet tragic sputter, Gibby collapses, never to outrun the whims of the deluded captors or their own reckless appetite. Thank you for the hydrate, Reaper. Rai tries to, knowing the moths, distract them with a very big light until daytime, and then lure them to the sun, the biggest lamp of all. Because they must work at night, right? The moths, they don't want to get distracted by the sun, so they must work at night. As the bright glow of the light bulb filled the darkened lure, Rai's clever plan took flight. The Mothia, irresistibly drawn to the brilliance, fluttered chaotically around the source. With an audacious flick of the switch, Rai sent a dazzling beam toward the dawn, leading the ravenous creatures into a sunlit frenzy where their delicate wings could no longer bear the harsh rays. In an ironic twist of fate, Rai basked in their survival as the moths perished in the pursuit, forever entangled in the light that had once bound them to darkness. Oh my god, that was cool phrasing, actually. I loved that. We still got time to win. There's still time to come back. Me and Ray only have 2 wins. Everybody else has 1. Punky's now selecting a scenario. This really is taking us a bit. A cute girl asks you out, however, she turns out to be a cold-blooded yandere who will do anything to have you. How do you escape her coming over? It's fine, thank you. My birthday was yesterday, but thank you. Yeah. Toppy came in and gifted a sub and it landed on you. Congratulations. Almost. There we go. Got it.
No. I'm.
Yeah, the time. It is not long. I thought I set it for longer. I thought I gave us... I'm pretty sure I gave us the most amount of time we could in the settings. Okay, so I allow her over and try to be friends, as any refusal won't please her. As long as you agree to her and go along, nothing will turn bloody. You know, she'll do anything to have you, but if you just go along with it, you know, because if you try and resist, that'll lead her to get angry and she'll do anything to have you. So, like, just go along with it, you know?
That's robophobic.
How is that robophobic? As Rai opens the door to the charming girl who had been sweetly pestering them with her enthusiastic messages, they are immediately enveloped in a chilling ambience that bellies her cute demeanor. With each friendly laugh and innocent glance, Rai feels the tension rising as they notice the glint of a knife barely concealed in her bag. The faint scent of rose is tinged with something sharp and metallic hanging in the air. Just as Rai begins to understand the depth of their predicament, her cheerful smile twists into a sinister grin and they realize too late that friendship was never on her mind, only a terrifying obsession that consumes them in a twisted desire for love. Huh? That doesn't make sense. What? To be fair, they are kind of, like, a yandere would be like crazy, so thinking about it, like, even out of just crazy obsession, like, there was no talk of friendship though. Everything was going well. Sometimes that's what happens with yandere though. They go so crazy. Yeah. They can, like, that's the thing. Like, to kind of keep those yandere stories kind of interesting, like they do just go crazy and freak out. Because again, most stories are built off poor communication, jumping to conclusions, stuff like that. That drives majority of stories. Like, a lot of stories are driven by poor communication. And so what a lot of times happens is, for like a yandere story, jumping to conclusions and not allowing a situation to be explained leads to, well, yeah, like jumping to conclusions and dying. We gotta wrap this up quick. I do have something to do quick. Ray tries to simply date her. P.S. Why do you unleash a barrage? Why?
Yanderes are a very unhealthy relationship to be in.
Yeah, true.
Like she would kill you or hurt you if you like even look at another person.
Yeah. It depends on the story. 'Cause like,
Punky did like say it was a cold-blooded yandere,
Yeah.
so I'm assuming it's the murderous kind.
The one that won't hear you out and just jump to conclusions, like,
Yeah.
very quickly. Yeah. No, Reaper. As the chilling realization sweeps over Ray that their cute date has a dark, obsessive side, they unexpectedly opt to embrace the chaos with humor, unleashing a barrage of fireballs that light up the sky. Oh, the AI is taking this differently. The flames dance around the yandere, but instead of deterring her, they ignite her own twisted fascination, making her all the more enamored with Ray's boldness. Ultimately, as her eyes glint with mad enthusiasm, Ray finds that the only escape from a relentless love is a fiery plunge into an abyss, leaving them to sizzle out of existence amidst the blaze. So you killed yourself. With your own fireballs.
Yeah.
Okay, so Punky tries to let her in and do everything she wants her to do. After she leaves, she moves countries and changes her number, her socials, her name, and probably everything else. Punky opens the door one fateful evening to find a yandere girl standing there with a sinister smile. The encounter led to a tragic heart-pounding confrontation. Ultimately escaping her obsession was merely an illusion for Punky. And fakes your death, yeah. The final chapter of Punky's story ends in a devastating outcome. Oh, that just went very generic. I think the AI just couldn't think up something and ended it generically. Oops. That was an interesting one though to go off. It gave up, yeah. Gibby tries to not answer the door, turn off all the lights and pretend he's not home. As Gibby cowers in the darkness, heart racing like a runaway train, the ominous sound of scratching at the door creeps through the silence, followed by a sweet yet sinister voice calling out, "Gibby, I know you're in there." Just as Gibby thinks they've outsmarted the relentless yandere, the lights flicker back on, revealing her standing behind Gibby with a terrifying grin as she whispers, "You really should have just let me in." In that final moment of sheer panic, it becomes clear that leaving the door closed only sealed Gibby's fate as they succumbed to the depths of yandere obsession. Well, we all died from that one. Let's get these other 2 rounds over quick. Maybe just one more round. No. You're being attacked by 500 puppies. Nobody Cruella de Vil this, please. There we go. Let's hope this works. This is a nice prompt, though. Like, it's puppies. It's puppies. Your fate has been sealed. Dog of wisdom. Faz tries to befriend all of them. In a sea of fern wagging, as the sea of fern wagging tails swarmed around Faz, they knelt down and extended their fingers, offering treats and gentle words. Miraculously, the chaos transformed. The puppies, sensing Faz's kind spirit, began to shyly approach. It's alright, Punky. Just please don't let it be a Cruella de Vil. Please. It's fine. Oh no, okay, it's fine. Miraculously, the chaos transformed. The puppies, sensing Faz's kind spirit, began to shyly approach, playfully tumbling over one another in a heartwarming display of puppy affection. This is so cute. It's fine. In a delightful turn of fate, Faz emerged from the fray completely unharmed and crowned with playful pups. The survival assured as they became the beloved leader of the Furball Brigade. Yo, Faz, you're the leader of the Furball Brigade. That's amazing. Ray tries to. I simply lay down and accept my fate. Oh my god, you're all so cute. Ray brought out the emojis. Oh no. I can't use emojis because I'm on a browser. I've not got access to the emojis. As Ray lays down, completely surrendered to the tidal wave of fluffy cuteness, the puppies, overwhelmed by her unexpected affection, begin to shower her with slobbery kisses instead of aggression. See, it's puppies. They're not gonna kill you. It's lovingly attacked by 500 puppies. In a bizarre twist of fate, their joyful barks echo through the park, drawing attention from onlookers who can't resist joining in the puppy love fest. Ray survives not only the puppy attack, but also emerges as the accidental hero of the day, crowned the puppy whisperer amidst laughter in a sea of wagging tails. The punches, no. Punky tries to turn into Truck-kun and isekai them all into another world. Called 101 Dalmatians. No, you're gonna send them into a Disney movie. With a sudden flash of determination, Punky channels Truck-kun's energy, conjuring a swirling portal that opens to the vibrant world of 101 Dalmatians. The overwhelming onslaught of 500 adorable yet chaotic puppies halts as they are swept into the portal, yipping in surprise before disappearing from view, leaving Punky stranded in a world blissfully free of puppy peril. However, the moment is short-lived as a lone Dalmatian pounces through the portal, wagging its tail mischievously. Punky realizes too late that unforeseen adventures await, but they are swiftly overwhelmed in a torrent of playful canine chaos, leading in an unexpected and humorous demise. A Dalmatian came out and killed you. Okay, that was good. Gibby tries to suddenly, a Disney lawyer breaks in and reminds them that copyright infringement is a crime and the dogs change target to him instead. They traveled back in time to get you. Yeah. I think just a Dalmatian went back through the portal. It should be a two-way portal, right? So as the puppies went in, I think a Dalmatian came out to attack you. As the adorable onslaught of puppies surged toward Gibby, a flurry of tiny paws and wagging tails, a Disney lawyer burst through the door, delivering a stern reminder about the perils of copyright infringement. In a bizarre twist of fate, the puppies pivoted mid-attack, the puppy dog eyes now set on the hapless lawyer, who was suddenly drowning in a sea of affectionate chaos. Gibby, meanwhile, found refuge atop a nearby table, watching in bemused thrill as the lawyer valiantly battled against 500 enthusiastic puppies, but ultimately succumbed to the overwhelming cuteness. Gibby had survived thanks to the lawyer's noble sacrifice. Thank you, Disney lawyer. Said no one ever. That's ReZero bunnies. Rai tries to accept the loving kisses and hugs from the puppies and promises to find them all loving homes. As Rai opens their arms wide, the onslaught of 500 puppies surges forward, smothering them in a flurry of fur, tail wags and slobbery kisses. In an unexpected twist, Rai's genuine affection calms the chaos bundle of joy, turning the frenzied attack into a heartwarming wave of cuddles and wagging tails. Not only do they survive, but Rai emerges from the fluffy avalanche as the unlikely hero, having won the hearts of the puppies and setting off a mission to find them all loving homes. Yes! No, Punky. Okay, it's a battle between me and Ray now. Unless Faz and Gibby win the next one and me and Ray lose, it might be a 4-way tie, it might be a 3-way tie, or it might be just a 2-way tie between me and Ray. Or one of us wins, one of us doesn't. Anything could happen here. Now Gibby is selecting the final scenario. Don't forget you can use the given scenarios, but you can also use them as a template and edit them, try and like make something unique. The music is so addicting. Ooh, scenario incoming. You are locked in a sinking car.
Apparently, I can't use the word safe.
Yeah, because it basically just kind of tells that you win. Basically, you're safe.
Oh, okay.
Those types of
I thought it was
keywords
like
aren't
an.
allowed.
I thought it was like just like a very weird censor.
No. Okay. Faz tries to look for whatever he can whatever he can find in the car to break the window. As the icy water surged up to Faz's chest, panic fueled their desperation. They scrambled through the car's clutter, frantically searching for anything that would shatter the glass prison. Yeah, that's the one bad thing. Just as the frigid grip... I think that's the point, though. You've got such a limited time, so you got to think quick about it. And... just as the frigid grip of despair threatened to overtake them, Faz's fingers closed around the jagged piece of metal from the console. And with a powerful swing, the window gave way, sending shards of glass flying and allowing desperate gasps of air. With a surge of adrenaline, they clawed their way out of the sinking vehicle, emerging from the depths, gasping and victorious, alive to tell the tale of their narrow escape. Wow, usually there's something like, but instead the shattered glass starts stabbing you and kills you. Ray tries to consult her sacred grimoires and cast an incantation to teleport away. As the water engulfed the sinking car, Ray frantically slipped through the pages of their sacred grimoires, chanting an incantation draped in ancient wisdom. With a surge of energy, the air crackled around them, and for a brief moment it seemed like they would defy fate and vanish into thin air. But just as the incantation reached its crescendo, an otherworldly force snapped the spell back, leaving Ray trapped in as the last bubbles of air escaped, sealing their watery fate in a swirl of despair. The forces of nature just decide whether or not your magic works, huh? Punky tries to realize the car is a transformer. It transforms and swims with me onto the shore. Optimus Prime! I have oh my god, I have 4 Optimus Primes on my desk. You can tell who one of my favorite characters of all time is, huh? A 4th one added yesterday with the model kit that I made. As the icy water rushed in, Punky embraced themselves and shouted, "Transform!" to the car, envisioning it morphing into a futuristic aquatic vehicle. Miraculously, the car shuddered and transformed, gliding gracefully through the water as strands of seaweed brushed against the metallic hull. Just as they neared the shore, however, the transformation sputtered, the engine fizzled, and with one last gurgle, both Punky and the car submerged, the shimmering surface closing over them forever. So the transformation failed last second. Oh no. Transformer died to water, excuse me? Yeah. The bot is a tease, yeah. Gibby tries to smash the window, put on his scuba gear, and go through the opening, swimming to freedom. As the icy water rises rapidly inside the car, Gibby slams their fists against the window with all their might, adrenaline surging with each desperate blow until the glass finally shatters into a million shimmering shards. With precious seconds to spare, Gibby quickly dons the scuba gear, their heart racing in anticipation as they squeak through the jagged opening and plunge into the dark depths below. Just as they break the surface... Okie dokie, Reaper, have a good sleep. I won't be live for much longer. I really need to end soon. Thank you for the head pads. I got recycling to take out and then I don't know, whatever after stream. I don't know, it's after 11 p.m. for me, so. Just as they break the surface, gasping for and celebrating their narrow escape, a massive shadow looms beneath, too late for Gibby to realize Freedom had other plans in store. So just a shadowy figure comes to take you away. Okay. So we might get a 3-way tie here if I don't win, if I don't survive here. Because Faz survived, so Faz has 3 wins. Faz has 3 survives, and me and Ray currently have 3. Will I have a 4th, or will it be a 3-way tie? Rai tries to quickly remember I can breathe underwater and calmly find a way to get out of the car. As water rushed into the sinking car, Rai took a deep breath and focused, recalling their inexplicable ability to breathe underwater. With a steady mind, they expertly unfastened their seatbelt and maneuvered through the rising water, finding a window just as the pressure began to mount. With a final burst of determination, Rai pushed the window open, swimming to safety just as the car disappeared into the depths. Emerging victorious and gasping for air, breathing beneath the surface. Okay. That happened.
Hey, at least you won the final game of the night.
Yeah, that's surprising. I didn't expect that. I gotta move up Opera's like audio now. There we go. Fix that. So yeah, thank you everyone for joining me. It's been very fun. Peony is live right now with her birthday week. I don't know when her birthday is, but she is doing a birthday week thing, so like that's awesome. From one person celebrating their birthday to another. Oh, next Sunday, so her birthday is this Sunday. So please show her some love, please. For one person who's just had a birthday, so someone who is just about to have a birthday. Yeah, thank you all for joining. It was great having you. Yeah. It's great doing stuff. I sometimes forget, so like it's great. But yeah, as well, Punky, you gotta show me that map as well. Please. Yeah. I've missed hanging out with you. Yeah, I missed hanging out with you guys. So I need to hop on VRChat again soon. So yeah, hopefully no more stream crashes in the future. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but I'm ordering my CPU, my RAM upgrade on Friday when I get paid. So from 16 gigs to 32, which is great. I'm going to be able to handle anything from that point onwards because the rest of my specs are quite good. It's just my RAM. So yeah, go show Peony some love, please. I will have to run quickly afterwards, but yeah. I don't mind any time. I could just after stream once I've finished taking out the recycling. I could hop on VRChat for a bit. I don't know. It is late, but it's. I don't know. I don't know when people sleep. It's hard to tell when people sleep, to be fair. I don't know. Time zones be damned. I know we're all in the same time zone, but at the same time, I don't know when people sleep. Yeah. I gotta sleep. I do a lot. So yeah, go show her some love, please. I think, yeah, she's karting right now. So yeah, she's playing Mario Kart. So gotta get that goat in at last. So yeah, please. But yeah. It won't take me long to take the recycling out, but yeah. Need to remember to play more VR chat and join in games and stuff. Because like it's fun playing games with you guys. But yeah, go show Peony some love. We'll be back Friday, maybe. I don't know what to do actually. Will we be playing more Yakuza? My controller needs batteries, so I'll hopefully be picking up some batteries on Friday when I get paid. If not, we'll be playing some Warframe. Because I need to continue the story, and I'm finally able to. I wanted to continue it on stream, so we might play some more Warframe. But yeah, I hope everybody has a good rest of the morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone it is for you, and I will see everybody on Friday. Bye 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 bye. Thank you all for the amazing the past few birthday days. It's been great. Until my anniversary, probably, or next birthday. Bye.